Well, Bulls starting center Dom Polizzi has one of the more interesting and unique stories on this team, Dom. And instead of me rattling off sort of the journey of you to get here, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what your path from Brockport to starting center has been like?
Yeah, in high school I was very under-recruited, shorter guy, smaller guy. So I was fortunate enough to have, Coach Leipold, 6 years ago to give me the opportunity to be a preferred walk-on, and I took that route. And since then I just took it day to day, and knew at some point I would have plenty of opportunities, and I just took full advantage of them.
You first came in as a defensive lineman, and you played a little bit as a defensive tackle. The transition to offense, unexpected, shocking. How have you grabbed the hold of what sort of sounds like a pretty big shift?
Yeah, when I came in as a freshman, I was on O-line, and then they needed more scout guys for D-line. So then I moved there, and then I started playing pretty well, and then I got some playing time, and then once the 2021 season came around, I just moved back to O-line for kind of like a fresh start. And yeah, Coach Stans helped me out a lot with new technique and new offense, and yeah, he's been a big role for me.
We've seen some outstanding players in this program's history that have started at walk-on, and Sean Dolak, obviously one of those examples too. I'm always curious when it comes to guys that walked on, what keeps you going, right? Because at first it's a tough life. Scout team, you don't get a lot of reps. The coaches aren't really looking at you. Where do you get it from inside you to just keep battling?
You just have to love football. When I was a freshman, I had two guys from Rochester, Jack Klink and Jake Mulinich. They just loved football so much, and they were walk-ons from Rochester, and those guys were role models for me. And I saw Jake, he earned a scholarship, and I've always wanted to have that happen to me. So.
Yeah, as you mentioned, you've been here since 2019. You were here on a part of those great 19 and 20 teams where the offensive line was among the best in the country. What did that teach you that maybe you still use to this day?
Those guys were just so close. They were such a close-knit group, and that's why me, Shep, Tyler Doty, Trevor Brock, we just try to hang out all the time and bring the young guys along. And
all right, and final question for you, Dom. It's a big challenge. Toledo's got one of the better defensive lines in the MAC, some NFL-level players. What are you thinking about heading into this game?
Yeah, Toledo's definitely a good football team, and we just got to stay together. There's going to be adversity, but we just got to stay together, and yeah.
All right, every play starts with number 66, Dom Polizzi, Bulls starting center. Big one against Toledo. Good luck against the Rockets, Dom.
Thank you. Appreciate it.